Vivek, can you please increase the volume slightly more? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, from your heart, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, one more time together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Jaya Jaya Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Sudarshan, Jaya 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 Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Sudarshan, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Radhe. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Om Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. I'm very happy to be back. I'm very happy to see all of you again. I think it's been few weeks where we had this type of setup, our usual setup. I've been traveling and we're also fortunate enough to get some sadhus along the way.
Tomorrow.
So thank you very much for joining. I think we have about 85 people joining today, which means all of you should move forward as much as possible. And we will get started. So before I begin, just wanted to remind all of us where we are in our current course. Before that, I think it's nice if we can express our gratitude to Sharan Prada for his wonderful kirtan, and I think it's his mastery. Hello! Hello! It's because of him we were transported to spiritual world. Hello! Okay, kids, I think if you have kids classes, please take videos.
Bye everyone.
Okay, the rest of you, if you don't have a wall against, please move all the way to the front. So, just a quick reminder, we are currently in the middle or maybe 1/4 way through our Gita Amrita course. I would like to hear at least one reflection from each of these sessions. I'm sure you recently had a test quiz. I saw a couple of you taking prizes. So I'm sure some of you will remember. Do you know what we discussed in the first session? Manual of life. Truth beyond defects. Anyone would like to share something quick? Manual of life. What's that session about? No one. Please give me something. Okay, Kanchanji is thinking, which means she has something. Hopefully.
I remember a few. One was cheating from that. The other one is illusion. And imperfect senses. And I don't remember the fourth one.
Okay, very nice. I think let's give a round of applause. So there are 4 defects because of which we don't get complete perfect knowledge. And anybody remembers the acronym? SIMCity. SIMC. S stands for? Our senses are imperfect. And because the senses are imperfect, we could be easily illusion. And because we could be illusion, we make mistakes. And even though we make mistakes and we realize later, it is not sincere enough. So we do cheating. Because of which, the knowledge that we get, the scientific knowledge that has been presented to us, they said, when I was studying many years ago, they said, atom definition means the indivisible unit. is called atom, and later on they divided atom into protons, neutrons, neutrinos, and so many other things. Okay, what do you remember from the second session? Learning from the 3 lives of the great king Bharat.
We learned that how much consciousness is important.
That mic is a dummy mic. Please pass that mic here so you won't be cheated. Thank you for proving our first session.
So from the 3 lives of Bharat Maharaj, we understand that how much that this life is the preparation for the final exam, which is death, and how in the Bharat Maharaj's life, even though he was a very spiritual and he followed the whole 4 ashrams required for the human life, but still at the end, because he got attached to deer, he eventually went to a deer life, because that's what he remembered at the time of his death. But because he had done, we also learned that it's not that what only we remember at the time of that counts for the next life. Even the karma which we have gained in that life also is a combination together which we get the next life. So that's why he got a life of a deer, but he still remembers his past life.
Hello. My spiritual master, he said, Bharat Maharaj, him showing compassion to the deer is good, but getting attached to such an extent where while meditating also he was thinking, is my deer okay? My spiritual master, he would say, if he was in the association of devotees, they would remind him, Bharat Prabhu, you're getting too attached to the deer. So one of the points that is in the association of devotees, when we practice, we will know how to apply compassion properly, how to apply different spiritual principles properly. And then as you beautifully pointed at, Krishna also mentions, Neha bhikramana sosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahatu bhaya. Even slight practice of devotional service actually can save us from the greatest dangers. And Krishna actually protects whatever we lack. So even though Bharat Maharaj was attached to the deer, and by definition he should have taken deer, but then he did, but he remembered by Krishna's mercy the previous life's experiences and the mistake he made. So even though as a deer he remained near Tulatsi ashram and he ate very austere food, dry grass only, and he participated in kirtans and satsangs and hearing. So in his next life he became Jada Bharat, and in that life he perfected and went back to the spiritual life. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Third, of course, we didn't really, the third session was heart transformation by association. We had Vrindavan Prabhu, and he spoke a lot about association, sadhu sangha. What is the benefit of sadhu sangha? If you read the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, all the devotees usually don't ask, Krishna, please, enough of this suffering in the material world. Please get me out, which is a very high thing to ask to begin with. Many of us are still stuck. Krishna, I think if you can give a little more money, I think it will be nice. Some more obedient children, more beautiful wife or husband, whatever. So we still think like that. My life would be better if I have these things. But higher than that, realization is eventually to come to the platform that dukkhalayam asashvatam. This material world is a place of misery. Brahma bhuvana loka punaravartino arjuna. So this, everything from Brahma loka, the lowest of the planets, everything is different degrees of misery. These are all places of misery according to Krishna. Because the soul doesn't want to take birth again and again, build relationships, go to school, earn money again and again and again. Soul hates it. It wants something permanent because soul is permanent. So we see different types of desires people ask. Okay, give me money, give me this, give me that. But higher than that is, give me association of devotees. And that's what we see in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Devotees don't ask, enough of this suffering, please liberate me, or please take me to the spiritual world. They only ask one thing. They usually ask, please give me the association of devotees, because in the association of devotees, they don't talk about stock market, how Tesla stock is going up, or how India elections are going, West Bengal, some new transition. I don't know, those of you who follow politics. I was told I recently went to marriage, so the bridegroom, my cousin sister's husband, he was telling, I don't know if you follow politics, but something big has happened. He said, wow, what happened? He said, in West Bengal, after India has gained independence for the first time, something happened, it says. I don't know what it is. I think communist government lost and BJP won. That's all matters. So a more God-conscious government has taken over. And that's good news for sure. So in devotee satsang, discussions about Krishna and his devotees. So that purifies us, that uplifts us, inspires us in our own devotional service. So devotees, what we pray is, we pray for association of devotees. And in the association of devotees, we then pray for service. Please give me an opportunity to serve Vaishnavas. My spiritual master, he is a sannyasi. Another sannyasi came to visit. This was in Mumbai, Chowpatty. Another sannyasi came and he said, and he saw one singer. His name is Swarup Damodar. He said, hey, this is Swarup Damodar. He's a great singer. He was telling my spiritual master. And my spiritual master is actually spiritual master of Swarup Damodar Prabhu also. He is very famous. You can search on YouTube. Swarup Damodar, Kirtan, amazing singer. So this new sannyasi who was visiting Mumbai, he said, oh, he's an amazing kirtanier. Oh, excellent. And he was glorifying him for 5 minutes. My spiritual master, he said, yes. And next day, the sannyasi came to know that Swarup Damodar is actually a disciple of Radhanath Swami only. So next day he went, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, yesterday I was talking about Swarup Damodar Prabhu and you didn't even mention that he was your disciple. And Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he said, yes, he considers me as his spiritual master, but I am his servant. He said like that. So that's the mood of Vaishnavas. We think I am just a servant. I am here to serve. And sometimes I may have to serve them by chastising them. Sometimes I may have to serve them by giving class. Sometimes I may have to serve them by listening. Either way, whatever they need is my service. That's the mood of Vaishnavas. So in the association of Vaishnavas, the next thing to ask for is service. So, and eventually there will be heart transformation. So, fourth session that Sundaranand Prabhu took. Anybody remembers any jewels from that discussion? More recent. So Prahlad Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu. Somebody shared something. I forgot who shared. Okay, you are sharing. I see. Please feel free to share again if you like. But anybody remembers anything from that discussion? Come on, he spoke for an hour, so please give me something for 10 seconds. Sumit Prabhu is kind enough. Everybody is this is my realization. I'll keep it very tight, close to my heart. No revealing.
Yeah, Prabhu, I think it was when Sundaran Prabhu was stating the story, the main realization which I had afterwards is that Hiranyakashipu also prayed to God, and then he didn't get purified, but whatever he desired, he got that. Prahlad Maharaj also prayed, Prahlad Maharaj's intent was right. But similarly, like Dhruva Maharaj also prayed, but he started with material ambitions, but then he got purification during the process. So we were reading the verse, I don't recall, but it was like, if we pray to Krishna, Vishnu, then it is not like what we desire. The desires will get purified and we get what we need eventually. But for the other, wherever you go, you worship, then they are entitled to give you what you pray for. So they are bounded by that. So even though you worship, you will get it, but eventually you may not get what you need.
Very beautiful. Thank you. And summarize what Prabhu said. When you worship Vishnu or in his expansions, you will get what you want, but your desires in themselves will get purified. And you will get what you need. But whereas with others, like in the case of Hiranyakashipu, he worshipped whom? Brahma. Brahma is a demigod. So Brahma is bound. If people worship Brahma like this, he is bound to give whatever you want. Whether it is beneficial for you, harmful for you or not, doesn't matter. I think we discussed this through an example of somebody goes to a liquor store, pays them money. The liquor store owner is forced to give whatever owner or the person working there is forced to give, even though he knows by smoking or drinking this is going to spoil his health. But he got money, which means he is required by law to reciprocate with whatever they are asking. The demigods are also like that. So, but whereas Krishna, on the other hand, the verse I think we discussed, Akama Sarva Kamava Moksha Kama Udaradi Tivrena Bhakti Yogena Yajeta Purusham Param. It mentions Akama, if you have no desires, Sarva Kama, you have all material desires, or you have Moksha Kama, you are desiring liberation, whatever may be, you are in this spectrum. If you worship Krishna, Tivrena Bhakti Yogena, with intense bhakti, Ejeta Purusham Param. Krishna, when you worship Krishna, all your desires will be purified and fulfilled as well. Very nice. So, with that, some recollection. I'm sure there are many jewels that we discussed. So, we will proceed to our next topic in this course, which is social service or God service. It's a very important topic, and this is a topic close to my heart because this is something I've wasted many years of my Krishna conscious life because I did not approach this topic properly. I hate anybody to make the same mistake, but this is such an important topic. When we understand it properly, it changes our perspective in life, what our aspirations are and goals are. So, I decided, since tomorrow is Mother's Day, so we do want to do justice to this topic, and we also want to do justice to mothers. And we also, I think, have prize distribution for Gita champions. So we decided, okay, we will do part of it today, and then the remaining part next week. So, social service or God service. There are many questions in this area that people can ask. There are several of them. But before we get into the questions, here is a very important section from the Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter, which kind of gives us the framework through which we can answer any question related to whether should we serve poor or should we donate to build temples? Should we do abhishek or should we give that milk to somebody poor? So all these questions, we will build a framework today. Depending on time, we will see how many questions we can take, and then next week we will continue. Please, someone with a mic, Raja Patanki, please read text 8. This is the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. As you know, Bhagavad Gita has 3 sections. The first 6 sections are effectively considered as Karma Yoga. The last 6 chapters are considered to be Jnana Yoga. In the middle, just as you have a sandwich, bread, and jam in the middle. So the cream is Bhakti Yoga. The middle 6 chapters are considered to be the cream of Bhagavad Gita. Or another way to look at it is jewel box. You have a box lid on the top, another holding thing on the bottom, but the jewel is in the middle. So the 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, the middle 6 chapters are like the essence of Bhagavad Gita,
And the 12th chapter, which is one of my favorite chapters, is called Bhakti Yoga. It's a very beautiful chapter. Krishna primarily has 3 sections in this chapter. We are focusing on 8 to 12, which speaks about progression in bhakti, progression in devotion. So please take it away.
Bhagavad Gita 12.8.
Closer if possible.
Bhagavad Gita 12.8. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus, you will live in me always without it.
Very nice, thank you. So this is Krishna. It's a series of verses 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 verses, 5 verses, where Krishna is giving different levels to as our goals, you can say. What is the highest thing? When we usually, of course, when you ask somebody, what is the goal of life? What are some of the answers people will say? Please shout out and I'll repeat. What is the goal of life? What would people say in general? To earn fame, to earn money,
Good life.
good health, good life, happiness,
Successful children.
successful children,
Nice retirement.
nice retirement, SSN and all that. Social security money is still there. Is that true?
Yeah, just growing a prosperous family, seeing generations like just
Prosperous generations. Politicians are like this. Next 20 generations, no need to work on me. I will earn for all of them. Okay, what else?
Good association.
Yes, some people, intelligent people, ask for good association as well. Very nice. What is the goal of life? Okay, now let me ask you, what do you think is the goal of life? Each of you can think for 15 seconds and please shout out if you already have clarity. To return to Godhead. Haribo. Okay, very nice.
Get love of Krishna.
Get love of Krishna. Haribo. Okay.
perpetual happiness.
Perpetual happiness. Haribo. Okay, more.
Good health to make more progress in bhakti.
Good health to make more progress in bhakti. Oh, interesting combination. Okay, very good. What else?
To raise our consciousness to like this rare birth, use it to raise our consciousness.
Raise our consciousness to higher things. Okay, Haribo. Very nice. What else? Kavita Vajagadishakam Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavata Bhakti Rahituki Tvai. Ahituki means unmotivated, no other karan, no other cause, no other excuse. Okay, yes, this is very nice. Okay, we will give. Anything else? Moksha, liberation. Okay, very nice. Okay, good aspiration to have. Anything else?
Healthy and prosperous kids.
Healthy and prosperous. Health for us and health for kids also. Okay, very nice. So Krishna is actually giving here the highest thing that all of us can attain. But if we are not interested in that yet, currently our consciousness is such, our realization is such that we are like, no, I don't think that is the highest goal. You will see how merciful is Krishna. It is alright. If you don't think you can do this instead. Oh, you don't want to do this? No problem. Do this instead. You can't even do this? Then do this instead. Because Krishna, as a genuine father or mother is very much interested in somehow or the other slowly uplift the child. Once one father was asking child, Beta, how much is 7 times 8? The child said, 46. The father said, Haribol, Haribol, and then he gave a chocolate to him. Neighbor was watching. He said, Arey, 7 times 8 is not 46.
Some of you are thinking, correct, you know. Anyway. So, the neighbor asked, but why did you give him chocolate? The father said, yesterday when I asked him the same question, he said 36. So progress from yesterday to today. So tomorrow when he says 56, I'll give him 2 chocolates and I said, bus, this is enough. So God is also like that. God is interested in somehow or the other, wherever we may be. He wants us to see progress towards the perfection. And that is how the whole Shastra, many times people ask, why did Krishna give all these books, all the Vedas and Bhagavad Gita? He should have said, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami masuchaha. That's it, one verse in Bhagavad Gita. Did you read Bhagavad Gita? Yes, yeah, right. Finished. Life is easy, very simple. What is the Bhagavad Gita teaches? Forget all other religion, just surrender to Krishna and he will take care of everything. That's the essence of Bhagavad Gita. But Krishna spoke 700 verses. Arjuna was asking questions. Hey Krishna, you said like this, I should do like this, I don't want to fight, but you want me to fight. You said renunciation is better, so I want to run away to forest, but you're saying I should work here and fight. What's all this? So Krishna was ready to give different steps for different people who are not all at the highest realization. And that's what we will see here. So in text 8, he's saying, just fix your mind upon me. Always. Just think of Krishna all the time. If you are able to do that, if you have such simple mind, where it's not complicated, mind is fully be absorbed in Krishna. Krishna is telling, this is the highest. If you're able to always think of Krishna, you will live in me, you will live with me. And that's it, without a doubt. If you're able to do that, this class is not for you. You may go to your meditative state and think of Krishna. Let's see, for those of us who are not at that level, if there is any option. Can someone else please read?
Text 9. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me.
So, Krishna is now telling, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, I want to check what's happening on Facebook, what is happening with stocks, what my children are doing, and so many other things. In the case of this one, when we fix our mind upon Krishna, the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam mentions that there is something called people while living in this body could be liberated. While living in this body, they could be liberated. And all the activities, all the responsibilities that they are responsible for, material nature takes care of it. The living entity doesn't even know that it is eating, that the body is being fed food, and it is doing so many other things. It will automatically be taken care by the 3 modes of material nature, because the soul is completely absorbed in Krishna. The material nature takes care of the body, and at the end of body, they go back to the Godhead. So, but if we are not at that level, Krishna is telling, if you cannot fix your mind upon me, then follow regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. Any thoughts on what that means? Please shout out and I'll repeat. What is the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga?
Chanting.
Chanting, okay, very nice. A lot of people know. Okay, very good. What else?
Service.
Association, okay. Coming here is an austerity actually, of course.
Service.
Diet, so you would have to restrict your diet. Reading books. Who likes reading? Indians means only textbooks, that too only till exam is over. Once it is over, okay.
Engage in service.
Engaging in service. Very intelligent people, they are going through ABCD. Okay, yes. Kirtan, participating in Kirtan and chanting. Seva, Very nice.
No intoxication. No intoxication.
No intoxication. Actually, I think if you remember when Vrindavan Prabhu was here, there is something called 4 regulative principles. Regulative means they regulate your life and they bring you to the stage of human being. If you are not following these 4, according to Shastra, we are still like animals. Animals, they get an impulse and they react. There is no processing and decide whether this is good for me, bad for me. Those who are still not able to follow these 4, which is meat eating, intoxication, gambling, and illicit relations. So these are the 4. These activities break the 4 legs of dharma, which we will discuss some other time. But so once we do these 4 activities, these are like regulations. It does require little sense control or a lot of sense control. And then waking up in the morning, chanting, reading Shastra, hearing classes, serving. These are all difficult things for conditioned soul to do. But if we are not always able to think of Krishna, but at least sometimes, we can't always chant Krishna's name, then at least chant 16 rounds, which takes about 2 hours. Or we are more merciful, chant 1 round at least. Like that. So, and then slowly advance towards it. By doing so, you will develop the desire to attain me. Right now, our desire to attain Krishna is not so strong. If Krishna comes now, says, alright, I am pleased with your 1 round of chanting also. I am considering giving you a discount. Diwali sale is going on. So I will take you back to Godhead now. Like, Arey, I didn't think 1 round can get me ticket to Goloka. Krishna, on second thought, I think I am not yet ready. So, because we don't have the desire to go back to the spiritual world. Even though we know that this world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. We're like, no, this misery is good. Maybe some other place, some other stock, some other relation, there will be some rasa, we think like that. So as long as we think like that, we need to be purified in this world. So by doing these regulative principles, we will develop the desire to attain Krishna. But somebody may say, oh God, these guys, too many rules. ISKCON people, usually whenever we begin Gita classes, we get a lot of response. Many people want to join and they come. After 6 weeks or so, that will be the first time we introduce some rules. As soon as we say rules, people are like, no meat eating? How can you be South Indian without meat eating? Then slowly people are, these guys are too much. Waking up in the morning, chanting. No cricket. These guys are crazy. Playing cricket is Sattvagun, but watching cricket is either Rajogun or Tamogun. So, anyway, but there are some people who don't like rules also. I can't do that. Then Krishna says something for them. Somebody else please read.
Text 10. If you cannot
Closer.
If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me. Because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage.
So Krishna is now telling, if you cannot follow all these regulations, we see at our temple, some people come, they take darshan, and they immediately go to kitchen. Yes, kuch seva hai kya? Kuch seva hai kya? Do you have some service? And then they work with like anything. You ask them, please come, we have Gita classes. They're like, no, not interested. Service, I am very much interested. You ask them, can you chant 1 round? Like, no. Vegetable chopping, I can do like a machine. But so Krishna is telling for them. So if you cannot follow rules and regulations, give up this, give up that, this is too much for you, no problem. You at least work for me, Krishna is telling. If you work for me, eventually by doing sufficient service, then you will develop desire to hear and eventually to follow the process of Bhakti Yoga. And then you will develop, okay, I now see why all these rules and regulations are actually for my own benefit. But until that platform is attained, Krishna is telling, at least work for me. So if you cannot do any of this, then Krishna is telling, do some service for me, direct devotional service, something that's directly connected to Krishna. Go to temple and do some service where Krishna, Rama, Vishnu, Narsimha, any of the incarnations of Vishnu. Some people will say, no, I don't want any sectarian. Why should I worship God? Why should I do service to God? I want to do service, but not to God. Some people have this mentality. So for them, Krishna has given one more step. Let's see. Can Mataji read this?
If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated.
So now Krishna is telling, okay, you don't even want me in the picture. If you don't want me also in the picture, then all right. Krishna is saying, then at least do something selflessly instead of obsessing yourself with sense gratification. I want this, I will enjoy this, I will go here, I will buy this mansion, I will buy a private jet, I will spend $1 million in Las Vegas. Instead of doing all this on you, which will eventually frustrate you, if you cannot do service connected to me, then Krishna is telling, at least do some selfless service. God is not in the picture, but at least you are also not in the picture. Serve other living entities. Serve a cause bigger than yourself. This is what Krishna is recommending. If you cannot always think of Krishna, then follow some rules and regulations and think of Krishna at least try to think of Krishna sometimes, and then eventually we will get there. If we cannot even do this, then at least work for me, Krishna says. If you cannot even work for me, then at least do some work selflessly without expecting any result. They'll put my name there, they'll put garland on me. So without any expectation, do some service. And then Krishna is telling in the 12th verse that if you cannot even do that, or why should I give my hard-earned money? Once few friends went on a boat excursion, and while they were on the boat, one of the guy fell into the river. That guy is a conjuice guy. He is a very, what is that conjuice in English? Miser. So he never gave anything in his life. So he fell into the water. So one of the friend, he said, give me your hand, give me your hand. That person was trying to gasp for air but not giving his hand. But another friend who knew him very well said, he is conjuice, he will never give anything. You tell him, take my hand. And then he said, take my hand, take my hand. And immediately the drowning person immediately caught hold of the hand, and then he pulled him up into the boat. So some people are like that. They don't want to give anything. So Krishna is telling for them, you don't want to give anything? My money, my time, my energy, my intelligence, my children, like that. Then Krishna is telling, at least, okay, cultivate knowledge and then do meditation. By doing this, eventually you will come to the platform of selfless service. And by selfless service, you may eventually get to the platform of service to God. And by service to God, we will get to the platform of regulated devotional service to God. By eventually, we will get to total devotional service where we are fully absorbed in Krishna. So, here is a pictorial representation. Gemini, it was not so easy. I had to beat it up. It took me half an hour to get a nice picture. So I hope this will be beneficial for you. Can someone please read this and the result? Whoever has the mic.
mind fixed on Krishna. Result will live in relationship with Krishna.
Go on. 12.9.
Follow regulative principles of sadhana bhakti. Result, develop desire to attain Krishna.
Work for Krishna, result will come to the stage of devotional service.
When we say work for Krishna, it can be our physical labor, our intelligence, our money, anything that we have that we can use in service of Krishna, then it becomes working. We are working for Krishna. If we're able to use our home, some of you, I think tomorrow, Murtiji and Uma Mataji have invited. So this is working for Krishna. So they're cleaning their home for Krishna. Like that. So work for Krishna.
Surrounding of Krishna, the results of one's work. Results elevate of KC.
So, if we cannot work for Krishna, I mean, we can give some portions of our result. Like we are, let's say, earning 200k, 300k a year. We can give at least $1,000 or $2,000 for Krishna, so that Krishna consciousness can be expanded. Depending on our own desire, we can give some portions of our results. And slowly, I mean, when we give to God, we usually think, I gave a lot. Lucky Krishna. Actually, no, lucky you. You have an opportunity to serve. So, because of that, we will have gradual elevation to Krishna consciousness. But if you don't even want to give to Krishna, give the results of your work, some portions of it at least, to uplift humanity, to somebody else other than yourself. Me, mine. Instead of you and your family, you give it to somebody else who has no connection with you. Then, please read.
Bhagavad Gita 12.11. Giving up the results of one's work, renunciation of results selflessly, result slowly elevate to Krishna consciousness.
And then, if we can't even do that,
Bhagavad Gita 12.12. Cultivate meditation, result, purification, peace, and gradual elevation.
so this meditation is more like silent meditation. It's not chanting per se. When we are chanting, we are at this stage already. We are already trying to follow regulated principles. This meditation will eventually make us understand that actually I am not this body, and all these people are not their bodies, and eventually we will get some spiritual knowledge. And if we can't even do meditation, then cultivate knowledge. Okay, I will pause here and take some questions and comments.
So I have a question. Like, how can giving up one's, like Bhagavad Gita 12.11, how can that will slowly elevate to Krishna consciousness?
So, good question. Thank you. So, when we are working for Krishna and his devotees are praying for us. They say, Krishna, they made such a nice arrangement. Please give them more opportunity to advance in bhakti. Because of the prayers of devotees, we will actually advance. By the way, bhakti is not punya. Punya karma, if you remember the Bollywood dance, what is that? Okay, I will do. What is this? Akarma, karma, vikarma. So this karma, or otherwise called as punya, you will only stay in the material world. It will not take you, how much or more? Billions of punya also, you will not go to spiritual world. Only akarma will take you to spiritual world. So how can working for Krishna, when you are working for Krishna, if you are thinking, they'll announce my name, they'll put my name on, then it is not really, so there is some material tinge involved. But because we are doing it for Krishna, some devotees are pleased and they will pray for us. Because of that prayer, we will get Bhakti Sukriti.
And because of that we advance. So Mataji is asking, are here we are not even serving devotees. This is purely punya. We're just giving money to poor people, giving education to those underserved, underprivileged people. So how will this eventually lead to Krishna consciousness? Prabhupada writes in the purport, when we are doing selfless service or community service or social service, we may accidentally serve a Vaishnava. We may accidentally give donation to some devotee. That happened with King Nriga. Srimad Bhagavatam mentions about a story of King Nriga. He is very charitable. He gave charity to everybody and anybody. He was a karmakadi. He was worshipping demigods, but he gave lot of donation to Brahmana also. And then he once happened to give to one Vaishnava, pure Vaishnava, who came asking for donation to build a temple. And he said, all right. To build a temple and to distribute Srimad Bhagavatam, he gave donation. Because he was giving donation to everybody anyway. But because he gave donation to this Vaishnava, he eventually got liberated. It's a long story, but so yes, how will selfless service eventually elevate us to Krishna consciousness? Is by accidentally serving a Vaishnava, we will be elevated to Krishna consciousness. Is that helpful?
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Bhavani Prabhu has here or somebody else?
So the objective of yeah.
Only one for both. Maybe you can increase the volume on both at the top one.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So the objective of following life by doing ABCDE and the 4 regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga is to go to the Godhead eventually and go to the spiritual world or Goloka. So can you spend a minute on describing how life is there?
Yes. Actually, once Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master, he had a weekly magazine. I forgot the name, Harmonist, I think it's called. And so one of the person was asking, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakurji, you have so much to share that you are printing a book every week, he said. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, if people are interested in reading, we can print every minute and that information won't be enough to describe the spiritual world. You need to understand, out of the total creation, 3/4 of the creation is spiritual world. Only 1/4 is the material world. And in this 1/4 there are innumerable material universes. And in that, our universe is one small, which only requires 4-headed Brahma. There are other material universes which requires 18, 8-headed, 16-headed, like that, 32-headed Brahma. And in our small material universe, there are 14 planets. Ours is Bhumandala, in which Earth is a small, tiny part. On this planet Earth, if you search on YouTube, the number of places there are to visit is so many. The activities we can do are so many. The amount of movies they made are so many. All these are actually perverted reflections of the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, whatever activities you are seeing here, in much more glamour, much more action, will happen in the spiritual world. There it is mentioned, every walk, every step is like a dance. Every word is like a song. So there is eternal happiness, and every living entity there is conscious and is supremely blissful in its original consciousness and is completely submerged in Krishna consciousness. It is selflessly loving and serving every other living entity in the spiritual world.
And Krishna and Yogamaya, she's like the director of movie. Every day there is thrilling events happening in the spiritual world. Every day in Goloka Vrindavan, Gopas, they wake up in the morning and they're thinking, alright, today what drama and what exciting things will happen. Recently we were hearing the pastime of Aghasura. So this comes in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Aghasura, as you know, is a snake demon. It's an 8-mile long snake. So he came and opened his mouth like this. And it looked like when he opened his mouth, the top of the mouth touched the clouds. So it looked like a huge mountain with a cave. So the Gopas were looking and they were thinking, "Arey, we came to this place many times, but we never saw this cave. Is this really cave?" And another Gopa is telling, "How does it matter whether it's a cave or a demon? It looks interesting to me. Let us go and explore." Another Gopa is telling, but it might be dangerous. These demons are coming to attack us and kill us. And another Gopa is telling, "How does it matter? Krishna is there, no? He will look after us. Let us see." So Gopas go. And when they come to the entrance of the cave, Aghasura's mouth, there is foul smell. So by now they got the confirmation that this is not cave. But it's too late for them. They are looking for excitement. And they're like, "Alright, but it's okay, no problem. Krishna will save us." And they enter the mouth of Aghasura. And once all of them enter the mouth of Aghasura, Krishna is a little far away from this action. He is thinking, "Arey, where are my Gopas?" And he saw all of them entering Aghasura's mouth. And immediately he thought, "What is this? Oh God, my dear Gopas have entered the mouth of Aghasura." And immediately he started going towards Aghasura. And when he entered the mouth of Aghasura, Aghasura thought, "Okay, I got everybody in my mouth." And he closed the mouth. And then he swallowed all of them in. Little Krishna story shows that all of them enter the tummy of Aghasura. There is some green acidic juice there, according to the movie. But then Krishna expands his size and he tears open Aghasura. And all the Gopas, they were thinking before this, many of them lose consciousness. Cows also fall into that acidic thing, and everybody was thinking, "Oh God, oh, terrible mistake we made, and how will we survive? Oh Krishna." When they see Krishna falling into the same acidic, I don't know what is, the acidic juice in the tummy of Aghasura, then they were worried, "Oh God, we made a mistake. Our suffering is okay, but Krishna, oh God, this is not good." And their ecstasy of love for Krishna increases many folds in this dangerous situation. And then when Krishna expands his form into big giant and then tears open Aghasura, it's like a real life 3D movie for you. You're in the middle of the action. Like when you go to Universal Studios at Disneyland, they pour some water on you. When the watery scenes are coming, there is fire, then they blow some hot air on you, just to give you this 4D, 5D experience. So Gopas and all the living entities in the spiritual world, they get this Hollywood, Bollywood style 7D experience every day. Every day they have different fun activities. But because it is imbued with love, none of them are looking for sense gratification. None of them are looking for my enjoyment. They want enjoyment in connection with Krishna. Living entity is addicted to happiness. It is its nature. But when living entity looks for happiness independent of Krishna, that's called Maya. And that's temporary and that's illusory. But the moment living entity looks for happiness in connection with Krishna, it is spiritual and it is blissful. So, yes, please get the copy of Srimad Bhagavatam. The 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam gives a beautiful description of what happens in the spiritual world. You will be amazed at the details
how Krishna wears the peacock feather on his left side, he ties something on his right side, he has a blowhorn tied here, and so many details of what he does, how he does. He is now looking at, while during Govardhan Leela, for example, he is looking at gopis with one vision, gopas with another vision, older people with another vision, like that, and each of them were thinking, wow, Krishna is looking at me only. For 7 days, he loves me so much that he is looking at me only. And he is. He is looking at all of them simultaneously, but only one at a time. Inconceivable. So all these pastimes are very beautifully described, and again, the undercurrent of all of this is pure love. And because it's pure love, it's so much sweet and very satisfying to the heart when we hear also, and purifying at the same time. Is it okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Satyaji in the back.
Dashmaskanda is Vrajlila, right? So whatever happened.
Dashamaskanda is Vrajlila. Yes.
Maybe I'll shout. Hare Krishna Prabhu, welcome back.
Thank you.
The 12.10, work for Krishna, is that work considered as karma, the punya karma or akarma, Prabhu? Akarma?
Yes, to the extent we are working for Krishna and we remember that we are working for Krishna, it becomes akarma. In the beginning, I may be cooking for Krishna, but while I am cooking, I may forget that I am cooking for Krishna. In the beginning, that's the case. I am cooking, look at me. Or I am reading, I am speaking. So all of this, even though we are doing service for Krishna, we forget, because we are conditioned souls. We are forgetful of Krishna. We haven't practiced remembering Krishna that much. So in the beginning, externally it may look like we are doing devotional service. We may be chanting, but we may be planning also. Today I will do this activity, that also I will do. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Today, upma, yeah, good idea, but vegetables are there. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So like that. So, to the extent we are Krishna conscious, to that extent it is akarma. If it is not, then it comes under karma. Okay. More comments, questions? Okay, Adya.
In the Little Krishna one, they actually, Krishna and his friends, Krishna doesn't actually grow big. He's already on like the top surface before falling in.
Okay. Apparently, the video she's saying, I'm sure she watched more than me. She's saying that he didn't grow in size, but somehow he tore open Aghasura's tummy nevertheless anyway. Thank you. Of course, Krishna doesn't have to grow in size. He can remain small, but at the same time still make it in such a way that he can be small, but still reach the ceiling and the bottom of Aghasura at the same time. Inconceivable for us. Yes. But I do remember, please watch it and please let me know next time. I do remember that Krishna does grow in size. But Vaishesha Prabhu says, I live to be corrected. If that is the case, please do. Okay, more comments, questions?
One question, Prabhu.
Okay.
While we were in office, so we try to remember Krishna. So which category that comes into?
Either here or here. So if we offer the results of our work, some portion or a big portion of it, then our work, we are actually working for Krishna. If we are working so that we can earn a livelihood, so that I can practice Krishna consciousness in the morning, then that work is effectively supporting our Krishna consciousness. So then that work also becomes Krishna conscious. But yes, it's not pure devotional service, in the beginning at least. But eventually,
as Krishna mentions Arjuna, Ma Manusmara Yudhyacha. So while fighting, while shooting arrows also, remember me. Then it becomes pure devotional service. Arjuna was able to do it because he has a lot of practice. We have just begun practice. If we can remember Krishna while chanting, it's a great thing. So then eventually we will, once we attain little perfection in our chanting and we are able to chant very nicely, then while we are working also we will be able to remember Krishna. Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari. And then a new idea comes, Hare, thank you Krishna, I am struggling with this. Oh, very nice. And then we will be able to see how this work is in connection to Krishna also. So, yes. One final question or a comment?
So, we have verse 12.8. First, fix mind on mind fixed on Krishna. Result is will live in a relationship with Krishna. So both, I have question on both of them. First is, what do you mean by mind fixed on Krishna? And the relationship, who makes that relation? Is it we can make any relationship with Krishna as like father, mother, or friend, or he will give enlighten us that this is what our relationship looks like. Like how, like is it on bhav? Like what does that mean?
Okay. First question, mind fixed on Krishna. What does that mean? So in our current state, we have a material mind. The soul also has a mind. Soul also has a mind. Right now, soul is covered over with material desires. So eventually when those material desires dissolve, the soul also has a mind where it's able to think and meditate and emotionally be attached to something. Of course, in its purified state, we will be attached to Krishna. So when we say mind fixed on Krishna, nectar of devotion, there are 6 characteristics that are mentioned of pure devotional service. One of them is called Sandrananda Visheshatma. It means the mind is so absorbed in loving Krishna, in thinking of Krishna, that no other thought can penetrate the mind. It is so deeply absorbed in Krishna that somebody may say something, but it doesn't even reach the mind. It is so Sandrananda Vishesha, it is so deeply absorbed, it is so thick that it cannot think of anything else. So what is mind fixed on Krishna? In simple terms, currently we are practicing fixing our mind on Krishna. Eventually, by that practice, our material mind will get purified and our spiritual mind will be focused on Krishna. Is that okay?
Does that mean surrender? Same.
Yes, it's part of surrender. Of course, the whole ABCD regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga, sadhana, all of that is helping us get there. Now your other question, live in relationship with Krishna. What does that relationship look like? As you might know, we have 5 levels of relationship with Krishna. One is called Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakhyaras, Vatsalyaras, or Madhuryaras. So Shantaras means we have neutral relationship. Krishna is playing and we see from here and it is very blissful, very nice. We are not actively participating. We are not serving him per se. But we just see and we feel supremely happy. And it is. Like you see small child, chubby chicks, oh, very beautiful. You are not actively participating. Or Netflix, movie watching, all of this is perverted reflection of Shantaras, you can say. But higher than that is Dasyaras, where you will say, I want to serve. This is what Hanuman exemplifies. Hanuman wants to do service, so many services.
you are rendering service to Krishna for his pleasure. But higher than that is Sakhya Ras, or Dasya is servant master relationship. Sakhya is friend relationship, where you are able to worship and serve Krishna as a friend. Friend also has these other rasas also. Sometimes he looks from distance and he enjoys. Sometimes he serves Krishna and enjoys. Sometimes he teases Krishna and enjoys. Krishna once, Mother Yashoda called him to eat food. Are Nanda Baba is waiting, come. And then Krishna is like, I'm playing with my friends. It's my turn to be, what is that? Donga police. What's that? Hide and seek type of thing. So it's my turn to be the seeker. But Yashoda Mai says, no, Nanda Baba needs to go. And Krishna is like, okay, all right, I will go. And he goes. And then his friends are telling, if you go now, we will never play with you. We will see. And he goes. And he comes back later in the day. And they're all playing and Krishna joins. And he says, can I also join? He says, no. You are boycotted. We made a new rule. Anybody who goes in the middle of the game is boycotted for life. Krishna is telling, no, I want to play. He said, no excuse. We told you while going only. And Krishna is begging, please, next time I won't do like this. So Sudama is telling, no, we will not. And then he is begging, holding their legs and pleading with them. And they're like, all right, no problem. Next time you do like this, last warning for you. So this type of Sakhya Ras is manifested in devotional service like that. So Sakhya, Vatsalya. Vatsalya is the mood of parental affection. Balaram looks after Krishna, Yashoda Mai, Nanda Maharaj. All of them have this mood of, Hare Krishna. Yashoda Mai is thinking, if Krishna doesn't eat, he will die. And Yashoda Mai is not thinking Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Just by his existence, he is maintaining this whole universe. Why he doesn't need food? It's okay. Yashoda Mai doesn't think like that. Yashoda Mai is thinking, Hare my Lala. He didn't eat. 2 hours it has been. If he doesn't eat, he will become very cranky, like our parents think. And there is lightning. Krishna immediately runs behind Yashoda Maya and then hides behind her. And Yashoda Maya says, no problem. Don't worry. And because Yashoda Maya wants to show that love, Krishna also wants to reciprocate with her in that mood. Krishna also wants to experience that Vatsalya Bhav with Yashoda Maya. And then finally Madhurya Ras, Adi Ras, which is the loving relationship between Radharani and Krishna, and Radharani and gopis and so many other people. Of course, Madhurya Ras also includes all these other rasas also. Loving also includes caring as a mother, as a friend, as a servant. So these rasas are also there. And are these rasas fixed? Our Shastras say different things, but once we are purified, slowly our bhav, our position in the spiritual world is revealed to us. Srila Prabhupada says that. So in our current state, we may think, I am a lover of Krishna because I heard that is the highest. It doesn't work like that. It's called Sahajiyas. If you go to Vrindavan, it's a dangerous cult. They are still, when they come out, when they're inside the temple, they're saying, oh Krishna, you're my lover, and they hug the deity. And they come out and they're smoking, and they take ganja and alcohol, and then when they go again inside the temple, oh Krishna, oh my dear Krishna, like that. These are all cheap tricks to attract the adoration of people. So these are called sahajiyas, which we have to be very careful of. And our bhava is eventually revealed to us in our purified state, when we have no material desires, when we are no longer disturbed by sex desire, when we are no longer allured by fame, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaye. Then we will realize our original position in the spiritual world. Does that help? Okay, we also want to do one more thing since
One question.
question is there. Okay, very good.
On the sorry, Prabhu. On the example of that Sakyarasa, does friends behave like that, forgetting Krishna, or do they know that Krishna is supreme?
We forget Krishna due to lack of love. We forget Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead due to lack of love. We don't have much love for Krishna. But in the spiritual world, Gopas, Gopis, Yashodamai, Nanda Maharaj, as I was mentioning, Sandrananda Visheshatma, their love is so dense, the thought that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead does not enter in their minds. Krishna himself tells that I only killed this Vritrasura, Agasura, all these people. The Gopas are saying, you killed. Very nice joke. And they laugh also. See, Vishnu killed. You happened to be there at the right time, right place. And you did like this, and Vishnu sent his Sudarshan Chakra. Somehow both of them coincided and the demon got killed. So we know you. You steal butter with us. Does Vishnu steal butter? He has so many Lakshmis serving him. What is the need for him to steal butter? You don't tell us Kakama stories. So that's the mood of Goloka friendship. There are other friendships which are mixed with Aishwarya. Like for example, in Ramayana, Sugriva also has Sakyaras towards Rama. But that Sakyaras is like Rama puts a hand around the shoulder of Sugriva. Sugriva doesn't put. And then Sugriva knows that Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But they enjoy this loving relation of friends. But in Goloka, Godhood is kicked out. Only love for Krishna is there. That they don't remember, they don't care that Krishna is God. Only those personalities go to Goloka Vrindavan. It's a very deep subject which we will discuss on Radhastami Day, Radhastami weekend. We will discuss about what is the mood of Raja. You'll be amazed. First time I heard this, I thought, wow. And I thought Vrindavan is such a simple place. Everybody there are very simple. Brajavasis are very, very simple. No shlokas, no all this. But it's the highest place according to the spiritual books. So we will discuss more. Is that okay? Since we are also celebrating Mother's Day, and I think I was in two minds. I thought, okay, we should only glorify mothers this week, I thought. Which won't be a disservice by any stretch of imagination, because we are what we are by the sacrifices our parents have made, particularly the mother has made. And Chandogya Upanishad, it mentions that Matru Devo Bhava. Actually, mother is the closest thing to God in this material world. Mother's love for child. Child love towards mother, not so pure. But mother's love towards child, again, it may still have some impurities, but it is the closest, purest thing we can compare God's love to. Not even dad's love. Apparently, dads are also very calculated. True. I mean, I'm a dad, so I know. So, it's important. We should celebrate Mother's Day every day. We should remember and appreciate and express our gratitude every day. But at least on Mother's Day, we should take some time to honor the heart of the family. So, I thought of sharing few things.
are some qualities of mother. A mom teaches love by living it. It's astonishing for me. I never understood my mom. I always told her, Arey, you have leg pains, back pains, and every time we have so many debates, arguments and fights. My mom wants to cook some sweet for me. And I tell her, sweets are not good for me. I am no longer at that age where I eat sweet and it gets digested and no weight put on. She doesn't listen. I have to cook. And I tell her, no, your body is not cooperating. You should not cook now. I think I'll never be able to understand mother's love and the joy they experience of selfless service. So they do. Mom teaches love by living it. And this is also very beautiful. I have a mother is a person who's seeing there are only 4 pieces of pie for 5 people, promptly announces, I never cared for pie anyway. Like that. In my own childhood, I remember we were not very rich. We had at our home at the time, somehow by Krishna's arrangement, 10 rupees only. So me and my other 2, my sister and brother, we wanted ice cream, milk ice cream. So they used to have pom-pom and then go on the road. So we said summer time. So my mother said, okay, go buy. And then we went there. And then while buying, we thought, my mom originally asked, get me also one ice cream. We went there, 3 of us got some milk ice cream. Somehow we finished all the 10 rupees. And we came back and we said, give more money because that was not sufficient. And my mom, I remember, she went inside, searched and she said, it's okay, anyway I don't need the ice cream today. I'm not feeling like eating ice cream today. Then it did not occur to me because we were so absorbed in eating the ice cream, and that's the nature of children, I suppose. But then many years later, this stuck in my mind. Wow, this is what mother's love is, and this is what God's love is. Because you can imagine, mother is taking care of us for a few years in this lifetime. But God has been following us, has been taking care of us lifetime after lifetime. So, wow, so that's something. And here is mom's job description. She works 24 hours a day, alarm clock for everybody, cook, maid, teacher, nanny, nurse also, driver when it's needed, handyman, bodyguard, photographer, counselor, comforter. It's very true actually. Best medicine actually. ATM. And what is the compensation they receive? No holidays, no sick leaves. Mother usually asks, how are you? And they take care. They can clearly see, not just the child, but even husband also. You don't look good. Let me massage you, let me give you this medicine, let me make this for you. But I noticed actually, we never care to ask sometimes women how they are. And I'm surprised actually sometimes after the fact I realize, hey, you woke up late today? And then many times I begin like this, you woke up late? Food is not ready, that is not ready, this is not ready. And then my wife says, yeah, I'm going now, I will take bath and do it. And that voice tells me, hey, and then I turn around and say, is your health okay? I said, actually for last 2 days I have headache. And I'm like, wow, I never cared to ask also. And I think it's the nature of women to tolerate, I suppose. Never demanding any attention. So no sick leave. But yeah, if we can figure out a way to find out ahead of time, that will be better. If we can. No days off, no overtime pay. She works through day and night. She gets paid in hugs and kisses.
saves money also. So the only payment we give is maybe, if at all, maybe some recognition once in a while, and maybe children, small, especially when they are small, they give some hugs and kisses. Now it has become a rarity also. So here are some heart-touching, emotional videos we hand-picked. Let's see. This is what? Project Home. Bonus for Mom. Do I do it? This.
क्या
लेट।
अरे वाह
आज भी लेट। लगता है उसका सब काम तू ही करती है।
चुप कर रोहन, जा मेरे प्लेट लेके आ। ऑफिस फिनिश किया, सुहाना को डांस क्लास से घर ड्रॉप किया, फिर आई। तुझे क्या, बस शादी में फिर
अच्छा अब बताओ, तुम दोनों ने क्या जरूरी बात करनी थी?
माँ, मैंने और रोहन ने हमारी लाइफ के लिए कुछ फैसले लिए हैं।
एक्चुअली माँ, मुझे और दीदी को ऑफिस में प्रमोशनल अप्रेजल दोनों मिले।
अरे वाह, ये तो गुड न्यूज है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
पर आप दोनों इतने सीरियस क्यों?
पर हम दोनों ने डिसाइड किया है कि हर साल जो भी इंक्रीमेंट मिलेगा उसका हम लोग ही लेंगे।
बच्चे बड़े हो गए सुधा। हम लोगों ने सोचा कि तुमने हमारी लाइफ का सबसे बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट इतना सक्सेसफुली हैंडल किया है, प्रोजेक्ट घर। तुम्हें तो कभी प्रमोशन और अप्रेजल तो मिला ही नहीं। हैप्पी मदर्स डे, और ये लो तुम्हारा बोनस।
Most consistent performer in our lives. This one more. This is nothing for ourselves. Let's see. Very beautiful.
माँ, कल प्रमोशन मिलने की खुशी में मैंने कुछ ले लिया।
अच्छा किया बेटा।
दिखाऊं?
दिखा।
पर पहले आप प्रॉमिस करो कि आप मुझ पे चिल्लाओगे नहीं।
अरे मैं क्यों चिल्लाऊंगी?
माँ प्लीज प्रॉमिस करो।
प्रॉमिस।
माँ?
अरे वाह, कितनी प्यारी चीज लाई है तू। मैं क्यों चिल्लाती?
माँ, ये एक्चुअली आपके लिए है।
मैं कब थर्मस पहनूंगी? पागल हो गई है जो इतना पैसा मुझ पे खर्च किया तूने? तुझे जरा भी समझ नहीं है। अरे क्या इमोशन मिला नहीं तुझे आज तूने तो?
क्योंकि वो अपने लिए कभी कुछ नहीं मांगेगी। गणेश।
They never ask anything for themselves. Nothing is small gift for her. This is important for most of the things. So let's see.
देखा, इतने सालों बाद तेरे पापा को दिवाली याद आई। कैसे? Love it. Beautiful.
माँ,
propagating the last part of it. This is the last one, I think. Yes.
Thank you. मुझे क्वेश्चन पता ना भाई मेरे एग्जाम
रेनू बेटा गिफ्ट में क्या लाया तेरे लिए फाजना कैसा रहेगा बच्चे के लिए
इसकी अपने से क्या जरूरत थी
छोटी बहू, एक तो तुमने आते इतनी बड़ी खुशखबरी दे दी, ऊपर से घर की पहली गोद भराई, इनसे सबर ना होगा।
भाभी, पापा जी की चाय का पानी रख दिया है।
बड़ी बहू अभी तो आई हो, आराम कर लो, चाय छुटकी बना देगी।
पापा जी की स्पेशल चाय मेरे हाथ से ही बनेगी।
तो मुस्कुराए औरों की खुशी में मगर क्यों महसूस करे एक कमी भी है।
She doesn't have a child yet. She sees the other pampering.
हरे मकान को घर बनाया तूने, क्यों तू समझे खुद को अधूरी। और भी कई किरदार हैं तेरे जो बनाए तेरी पहचान पूरी।
ये गिफ्ट देखो, लगता है मौसी ने तो सोच लिया कि बेटी होगी। बेटी ही होगी ज्योति, तू देखना।
अगर बेटी हुई तो नाम क्या रखेंगे
वो पता नहीं, पर अगर लड़का हुआ तो ध्रुव। बड़ी बहू तुम बताओ, अगर बेटी होगी तो क्या नाम रखेंगे?
मैं खीर लेके आई।
लतिका। लतिका होगा हमारी बेटी का नाम, जो लता भाभी की परछाई होगी, जो पापा की शुगर कंट्रोलर होगी, जिसके हाथ में मम्मी जी की बीमारी को ठीक करने का जादू होगा, जो ज्योति की ट्यूशन टीचर होगी और बुरे वक्त में इस घर की हिम्मत बनेगी और मुझ जैसी नई बहू के लिए ताकत होगी। जहां भी रहेगी ना तब सिर्फ खुशियां में रहेगी।
All right, I think so. Just to remind us of the wonderful gift we have been given through mom, it's actually we take it for granted, unfortunately. And of course, I think I have this feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a gift but never giving it. So, on this Mother's Day, if possible, we can all take few moments to remember the great contributions of our mothers, everyone, so many mothers around us, and express whatever good they have contributed to us in our life. So that will be good. And this should remind us of, again, as I mentioned, the supreme love that Krishna has for us. But if we can't express our gratitude to our mother, whom in front of our eyes we have seen them, the struggles that they have gone through, there is no way we can express our gratitude to Krishna. So, yeah. So what is the best gift we can give to our mom? Here are some thoughts. Celebrate every day as Mother's Day. It's not once in a year is Mother's Day. I mean, my parents, what is this? Mother's Day. But yeah, the bhav is that at least if we can live every day as Mother's Day, then that's good. Yeah. Be grateful and express. Love means to serve. To serve means to please. It's a very important thing. So, I love you. It's not just some feeling in the heart. I love this person or that person. No, love means action. Love means service. And why are we serving? We are serving to please. So if we can remember this, the biggest problem or challenge of mother, what is it?
She will never ask.
She will never ask, yes. So
She will never say no.
She'll never say no.
Doesn't get enough time of ours.
Unfortunately, we don't have much time for them.
Then also sometimes we need to hear what do we do all day long.
If we are able to give them an ear. But here is another solution that fixes all problems. If you really love your parents, become Krishna conscious and help bring them closer to Krishna consciousness. Because if you really love somebody, you don't want to see them suffer, right? That's what love means. Love means we want to see them happy all the time. But we want to see them happy not just in this lifetime. We want to see them happy lifetime after lifetime. So if we are able to bring them closer to Krishna consciousness, if we are able to give them Krishna consciousness, then that's the best gift we can give to our mom. And then you can talk on call hours and hours. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he said like this. Bhagavatam, he said like this. I heard this story in one class. Let me narrate this story to you. And then you narrate that story and she is telling, this is very nice. I also heard another story in another class. Let me tell that story to you. And this whole conversation becomes completely Krishna conscious. It's uplifting, satisfying to the heart as well. Read and discuss Krishna Katha, chant together, connect them to devotees. Of course, we're not supposed to preach to them. They'll like, you are bacha, why are you telling me? So we should facilitate preaching Krishna consciousness to them. We cannot give them Krishna consciousness directly. So if we're able to do that, that's good. Dhruv Maharaj, you know the story of Dhruv Maharaj, how his stepmom pushed him away from his father. Crying, he went to his mother, Suniti. Suniti told him, what your stepmother told is right. You should go to forest and worship Krishna. And Dhruv Maharaj followed her guidance. And eventually he saw Vishnu, and after 36,000 years he got liberated and went back to the spiritual world. But while he was going and getting onto the Vishnu Loka aeroplane, and he remembered, wait a second, where is my mom? She is my first Siksha Guru. Because of her, she guided me in the right direction. Because of her, I am in this position. No, wait a second, I want to bring her. And then as Dhruv Maharaj was asking like this, Vishnu Dutas pointed to another aeroplane. And Dhruv Maharaj saw that his mother Suniti was getting onto that aeroplane and going back to the spiritual world also. Srila Prabhupada, in this mood, he writes in 3rd canto, I think, or 2nd or 3rd canto of Bhagavatam. He says, my hope, Srila Prabhupada is a pure devotee, but his humility is like this. He says, my hope is that by spreading Krishna consciousness far and wide, I hope among all these thousands of devotees, one will become a pure devotee. And because he becomes a pure devotee, he will request to Krishna that, because of Srila Prabhupada, I came to Krishna consciousness. Maybe please give him also a place on the aeroplane. And Prabhupada writes in his humble state that my hope is that one of you will become a pure devotee and take me back to Godhead with you, like that. That's alright. So this is what I have in plan for today. We will take few reflections, comments. I think kids are here soon. I think we have other plans as well. I have no idea what we are doing next. Shamu Kumari, where is she? We also have Gita Champion prize distribution also. Balmukut Prabhu is here, that he reminds me. So, anyone wants to share anything glorifying mothers while we are waiting for our next orders to come?
I will share one, Prabhu.
Yes, please.
In the fourth bullet, biggest problem and challenge of mother is one problem is our behavior. If we behave, our behavior is a challenge to mother. So if we behave better, she'll be happy.
Very nice. Thank you. It's something that we can all reflect on. What we say is less important than how we say. And if we can at least practice that with our mother, it will be nice. Any other reflections?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Probably a lot of people would have seen either in their home or others' homes. Recently, my mom was complaining about knee pain. I mean, a lot of complaints. Essentially, we got the x-rays done, and I was showing the x-rays to a friend who is an orthopedician. He's like, oh man, she must have been having these pains for at least 15 years now. So, I mean, that is how they just put things under the wraps, and they just go on. Only when it is truly unbearable, that's when they spell it out.
It's an amazing service actually that mothers do. I've seen it. Many mothers do this type of service. Their comfort is not so important. Of course, it would be nice if they take care of their body so they can do service for longer, especially if they are a devotee. Yeah, very nice. Thank you for sharing. Very well. I don't see. Okay, kids are coming soon. I know at some point we will do Kirtan. At some point we will have all mothers come here and take a group picture. At some point we will also do Gita Champion prize distribution. And of course, I for sure know there will be prasadam at the end. I don't know what is the order though. So we need kids here for Gita Champion prize distribution. I think I'm getting clarity on the order now. Anything else? I see some new faces. Let's use this time to welcome them. You are Haribo, let us welcome Mohit Prabhu's mother. Haribo. Her ticket to Goloka has been booked already by Mohit Prabhu's wonderful devotional service. Thank you very much for coming. Your Sagarika Mataji's mother, right? Okay, so we have seen them and we'll welcome them again. Haribo. Sagarika Mataji's father is also here. Haribo. And I do see your friend? Oh, okay. What's your name? Yashwant. Okay, let us welcome Yashwant also. Is this your first time here? First time. Okay, any other new faces? Okay, I heard kids made some nice crafts. If your kids don't attend the kids class here, don't worry. It's okay. We'll take a picture for you. There they come. You better bring some nice gifts for us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is the longest kids have taken to come from the rooms to here. I don't know what's going on there. They are there, but they are not there. Haribo! As each kids come, let us clap for them. Haribo! 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 There also. Neetuji also got some gifts. Haribo! Santoshi Mataji also got a gift. Haribo! Haribo! Kids, faster! You're not able to find your mom? Kamu Kumari also got. Haribo! Sagarika Mataji also got. Haribo! There is Sujita Mataji's gift. Did they give or not yet? Okay, Kanchan Mataji got second gift. Haribo! 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 Sujita Mataji also got a gift. Haribo! Everybody has? What are we doing next? Please take a mic and either as you desire. Okay, can I don't know, I don't see Madhavi Mataji. She went to get gifts. I mean, up to you guys.
We can, I think. Should we start Kirtan first? As you decide. We are doing Kirtan, it seems. After the announcements? Okay. After.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Okay, if you can hear me, please say shh. Okay, I'll do a quick round of announcements for today. So again, to start with, we really appreciate everyone who comes on time. So being on time helps us start the program earlier, and all the things flow smoothly from there. So please do make a point if you can come on time. Anyone who comes before 5:05, we very very much appreciate you. So thank you. We'd like to thank Venuji and buddies for communications and follow-ups. Thank you for this service. Thank you to our consistent chanters. I didn't see the number of chanters this week yet, Prabhu, but yes. But thank you for Prashantji and Venuji for hosting the chanting call in the morning and uplifting all of us. Thank you. Then thank you Balaji and Madhavi Mataji for the Prasad Seva
here of all the chanters.
Yes, so we had 36 people join this week. So Hari Bol to everyone. Thank you.
We would love to see less ones, less twos, and more 5, 6, 7s. But we'll take this for now. Yes, please work on more attendance. It'll be nice. Actually, self-purification is, per our level, is one of the best social service we can do. Because by purifying ourselves, we'll be able to serve others better. Haribol!
And then, yes, so thank you Balaji Prabhu and Madhavi Mataji for all the Prasadam coordination. And yeah, so thank you. That's again a great service. Thank you. Thank you Balaji Prabhu for leading that kids chanting call. This is again, and then thank you for all the teachers for the kids classes. And, thank you for everyone for volunteering your time again with setting up and cleaning up after the program, helping this function very well. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And again, just a few quick things that please RSVP by Thursday every week. That really helps us plan better. If you're not able to join, please still RSVP and say 0 in the number of adults or kids. Okay, a couple of things that are coming up. So one is that on May 23rd, the next weekend, we are going on a spiritual retreat, and maybe I'll just club this. So yeah, so the registrations are still open, but we already have around 40 plus people overall now. So maybe we can accept still 1 or 2 families. So if you are on the edge, I would urge you to please still consider and sign up. But yeah, it's getting close to getting like the number of people we can accommodate there. So please do consider. It will be an amazing experience as it's been in the past. And so because of that, the next weekend there will be no class here because most of us who are going will be at the spiritual retreat. So there will be no class.
We haven't developed the siddhi to expand. So we will
one place at a time. Okay. And then another thing is that His Grace Sri Radhanath Swami Maharaj is visiting the Bay Area the week after that. So we are still tentative, but we may or may not have classes on the 30th, like starting that the 30th weekend and the first weekend of June. So we'll confirm that, or we'll get as soon as the schedule is finalized, we'll share that. But yes, just to inform you that these dates are tentative because Prabhu's schedule is pretty dynamic and it's it might change last minute. So we'll keep an eye on that and accordingly plan. And then the next one is so tomorrow is the Japa circle tomorrow at Uma Mataji's and Muti Prabhu's house. So first of all thank you to them and huge Hari Bol to again open the house. As the Prabhu mentioned that please do if you can join us. It's a really uplifting experience, and again I can speak personally as well. I feel I was also struggling with chanting, but I think going to these Japa circles really help you just become more consistent, I feel. But yeah, it's a huge benefit chanting with other Vaishnavas. So please don't miss this opportunity. And then,
we will give extra prasadam for first time in-person japa joiners. So any of you, I mean, on a serious note though, please do consider. We deliberately planned once a month, so it's not too much, but once a month you can get the COVID booster shot. You'll have enough inspiration to go for a few more days or weeks at least. So if you haven't joined till now, I know waking up in the morning is a challenge for everybody in the Bay Area, but if somehow or the other you can join one session, we will not bother you for the remaining sessions, because you will like it so much that you will come by yourself. So please consider coming.
And okay, I'll go on to the prasadam today. So today we have a very, very exciting Chipotle style menu for all the moms. And what I will do is quickly announce the name of all the Prabhus who have contributed. I won't really go by item because we have quite a few items today. So we'll start with Vivek Prabhu, Naveen Prabhu, Balaji Prabhu, Chakri Prabhu, Prashant Prabhu, Ranjit Prabhu, Satya Prabhu, Ramesh Prabhu, Prakash Prabhu, Shyam Prabhu, Ramesh Prabhu, Bhavani Prabhu, Satya Prabhu. So and thank you Prabhu. And myself also included, but I'll just say I had some team coach today. I still had Mataji and some friends to help, so we took prasadam as a team today. So thank you. I'll say thank you to them. Who were the Matajis who helped me? So Anshika was there, and then we had another friend Prabhu. So we were like all chopping and doing it all together. So and then the last topic. Yes, so please, I think we are back in full strength now. So please start sitting with your groups. I know last week we all sat, it was a very nice, I would say, exception to sit in a group like just randomly. But we would like everyone to get back to their groups and start sitting like that. And again, I think your group, coordinators or they can help you where we are sitting. I think. Or if you have the chart, probably we can pull that up.
Hasn't changed in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I think the green group and the brown group are sitting in the main hall. A blue group, the first bunk bedroom and the second bunk bedroom. So the bedroom's on the left hand side, and the violet group is sitting in the master bedroom. So yes, and kids are in the kitchen, and then youth is in the first hall right over there. So please let's try to stick to it. It really helps us. Plan or execute as we plan. And that's all the
Radha
You have to do long.
प्रभुपाद की जय, सामवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। Hare Krishna. Let us now welcome our Gita champion team. We have now formed a champion team now. Both Madhavi Mataji and Lata Mataji and many others together have now evolved our Gita champion competitions to such a level now where now there are 2 prizes for every participant. One prize is the verses themselves, the shlokas, the speech that we all prepare. That second is, I am tempted by many of these gifts and I am willing to participate next time. I don't know if they'll allow me, but I think I heard many people, I spoke to many people separately and I watched the Gita Champion competition. I was blown away by the amount of participation, first of all. So, congratulations to all of you. Those of you who have taken the effort to memorize and recite in front of everybody here, trust me, these 4 verses are like jewels that will save you many, many troubles in future. You don't know what life insurance you have taken by memorizing these 4 verses. I want to express my gratitude to Madhavi Mataji. She has taken... She made it so systematic and organized. Everything that she touches, I think she is very systematic and organized in life. The gifts, the prizes, the groups, everything is so systematic, and I think we will only go up and forward from here. So we will let her take it away from here. Haribol. I also want to take this opportunity. We don't thank Balmukund Prabhu enough, but he is among us. He is a senior devotee here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. But our devotees are very humble. Prabhu has been in Krishna consciousness for close to 2 decades now. And he's an amazing, he's a storehouse of realizations and a great friend to have. It's our good fortune. Somehow or the other, Krishna arranged him and he was one of the judges. He's also one of the buddies taking care of the blue group. Blue group will go closer to Krishna soon. So I will request him, if possible, to hand over some of the gifts. I don't know who are planning to. We will let Bal Mukund Prabhu hand over some gifts, and then I can give some later. All right. Over to Madhavi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm sure you're all excited to know who are the winners, but yeah, I think some of the winners are not a surprise at all. We know from the way they participated. But anyway, we had such a tremendous participation this time, like more than 25 plus adults participated in the shloka competition and speech competition. Also, we had very wonderful speeches, and the kids have done an amazing job. Starting from Gopal, who set the bar very high when he started the competition the last week. And Jahnavi's performance was so cute. I don't think anyone can forget that. So let's go with the prizes now. We'll start with the kids drawing competition winners first. We had two age categories there. Kids below 6 years will start with. The first prize for the drawing competition for kids below 6 years is Mukund.
Somebody's taking pictures. We have an official photographer spot open up. Please, somebody take a picture. Bhavani Prabhu, you are on the prime spot. Maybe you can take some pictures. Thank you.
Okay, now the second prize. We have two winners for the second prize. One is Laksh. I don't know if he's here today. And the other one is Radhya. We have three third prize winners. Wow. Jahnavi. Gopal. And Sanvi. Okay, now the big kids above 6 years old for the kids the drawing competition winners. First prize we have two winners, Rishik and Anya.
You guys did so well.
Second prize is Arav. Third prize is Anaisha. Okay, now kids sloka competition. Small kids. First prize is Okay, now for the big kids local competition, the first prize is for Arush.
More louder. Haribol!
Second prize is Shriyan.
He's taking photos, I think.
Okay, third prize is Anish.
I saw that video. There's a notebook. I hope I won for speech. My mom keeps saying he's gonna win. My mom keeps saying Arav is gonna win. So yeah, he is. He did the best speech.
We will let Shriyan wait here for his next prize. For the speech competition, Shriyan got the first prize. And second prize is Arav. Third prize is Anika. And the kids' participation prizes for whoever has not won anything in these categories. Anya. Okay, you got it, right?
Yeah, we all got
I think Rishik also got, right?
Everyone got something. Who participated?
Abhi and Annie, are they here?
The people who participated have to get.
Okay, now moving on to the adults prizes. For the adult shloka competition, the first prize is again not a surprise. It's Shravan.
Haribol! We should actually thank Shravan for helping us memorize the verses every week after week. So, thank you, Shravan. Haribol!
And we have two second prize winners, Balaji Prabhu.
Haribol!
And Anu Prabhu. And we have two third prize winners, Vivek Prabhu and Kanchan Mataji. And adult speech, first prize is Anu Prabhu. Second prize is Shravan. Third prize is Balaji Prabhu and Satya Prabhu.
Yeah.
Let's say Haribol to Satya Prabhu. Haribol!
And the adult participant prizes, I'll call all the participants. Deepali Mataji.
You can keep calling out them.
Deepika Mataji. Prashant Prabhu.
Prashant Prabhu not winning any prizes seems like little.
Chakri Prabhu. Prakash Prabhu. Rupal Mataji. Meena Mataji. Mohit Prabhu.
We'll have, is it okay if we have his mother pick up the gifts for Prabhu? Haribol!
Can you make some?
Anshika Mataji.
My dad also won this. This mom won it.
Sakshi Mataji.
Where's Radha? Her mom. Radha.
Sriya
Radha, take a
Mataji.
picture with your mom. Radha, do you want to take a picture with your mom? You want to take a picture? Oh, it's too late. You're creepy. Whoa. See, I knew one and I shot a new one. Well, how you get that much? That's my dad. That's my dad. We got the exact. I got the. Oh, we got the.
Bhavani Prabhu.
This is like a book reading.
Sarita Mataji.
Another book. How many prizes did you get in your family? I got two. You got three. That's three. I got two. My mom didn't win a minute. 4 places. That's for 4 prizes. So that. They could have just given like this.
Bhagyashree Mataji.
Brother, no. Wow. Goosebump. Goosebump.
Santoshi Mataji.
Good job. Thank you. Oh, Johnny's good. No, I have. It's so hard to carry so many things. Why do you have it?
Monica Mataji.
I have two because I have to do one for my sister. I wouldn't be four. She also won, but you got 4 in the family. We have different. This is all. The same one there. No, same time there.
Sumit Prabhu.
Me and Rusak won first.
Ankur Prabhu.
Yeah, but what do you want to do with it? Pluto.
Did I miss anyone who participated and didn't get a gift?
This is not the time to be shy. This is a good memory to have. Rupal Mataji, you got. She got. Adults or kids also?
Everyone, like, if I missed anyone by accidentally.
We are so merciful and compassionate. Participation itself will get you prize. If you participated in any competition, did not get any prize,
Did you guys get magnets?
Ansh should get something itself.
Oh, and yeah. Yeah. Ansh, come.
Participation for kids, you gave metal on it seems.
No, that's okay. That because we didn't have the prizes at that time.
One more it seems. Go on. After a long debate, we were able to convince him. Nice gift to get for participation.
That's the Krishna culture.
Okay. Again, a big thank you to both the judges. It was a really hard time. I'm sure they had to focus for more than 3 hours constantly.
So this again, as I mentioned, wouldn't be possible without the great effort from Madhavi Mataji. Let us give a huge Haribol. I don't know, those of you who may not know the history, Madhavi Mataji and Prashant Prabhu were sweeping all the prizes in our previous Gita Champion competitions. So then we thought, okay, this is not fair. And then we put them as the leads for this. So now I see more and more people participating. And it's very encouraging that everybody is getting some nice prizes as well. Let's see if we can have this competition more often if everybody likes. It's good. How many people felt it was fun and inspiring and engaging and very helpful to memorize verses and prepare speech and come and participate? We'll figure out. I'll request Mataji to do some research if we should increase the frequency from maybe once in 6 months to once in 4 months or something like that. It will be very nice. What are we doing next? By the way, for those of you who didn't know, we will be staying here tonight. So, I'm joking. So we will move on to the group picture for Mother's Day. Right? And then I think we are going for Prashad. Okay. Now I will request all the moms to come here. Only the moms. We will take a group picture with all the moms. And then we will go for Prashadam. And dads take care of the kids for a change. We're going to take picture in 10 seconds. All the mothers to this wall here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.5, 0.25, 0. Can we make 3 rows if possible? No? 3 rows? We can, but I think so many other people. Everyone after Mataji should either come here. Mataji, meer kuda.
Yeah.
Yes,
One sit down.
One crisscross applesauce, one kneel down, and one stand. Mataji, you can go back.
Stand not sideways. Stand, come here.
Yes, they gave you a reason. You should also turn. Those who are sitting on the I should start photography now.
Okay, ready?
Mataji, can you move that more?
Which camera?
Which camera? Official. You can maybe go behind next to. Can we squeeze? Stand sideways. Mataji has experience. Stand sideways. Now, come closer. Parla.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. Vijay Prabhu, back up. Okay, now everybody look at Vivek now.
शालिरान विद्याजा जोडेंद्रिया ताहे का जीवे पहले विषय सागरे